right now I don't think any of you believe me that I can actually build. Because I admitted to pulling up a Pinterest reference for the fountain. Hello, I am 4042TV, aka Freya. Today is the 28th of October. I am going to spend these next 2 and a bit days building a Halloween themed town in creative. Obviously, why would I be here if I wasn't doing it in creative? Who do you think I am? I am not building that in survival, because I can't lie, I need a survival world to do that, and I don't fancy starting one just to build a Halloween town. Who do you think I am? I might do one for Christmas. I might do a Christmas world, Christmas survival world, but not a Halloween one. We've got 2.5 days, mate. I don't know who you think I am. Anyway, like I said, I have the pure luxury of having my reference photos right in front of me because I have a phone right in front of me. You guys don't have the luxury of looking at the reference images every second, or at least if I don't edit the video. But don't you worry your pretty little soul, I'm going to be editing this video and you will be seeing the reference images promptly. Why isn't my phone charger working? Hold on, my phone charger isn't phone charging. There we go. Yeah, I have the pure and wonderful luxury of having my reference images. I'm going to put my reference images on the screen. Gorgeous. Oh, Royal High. Yeah, I went round in Royal High digging for screenshots of Wickery Cliffs for my build, which I'm not going to lie, isn't the worst inspiration I could have went with, because it's got colours, it has got trees, it's got nature, it's got the vibes. But I feel like we should start with the centre first. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a few colours, dark blocks, because I feel like, you know, Wickery Cliffs, it's like dark. So deep sea tile, maybe? And then we'll just, I don't know, like, yes, okay. I don't understand this. This is not my strong suit. I don't know. I don't know. I have so many strong. Okay. That looks oh no, I didn't want to do that. That wasn't what I was aiming for. What? Does that look kind of acceptable? I can't tell whether that's acceptable or a complete mess. Oh my god. Right guys, my mother just asked me whether I want the delicacy of apple on toast or stir fry. And I'm going to let you take a wild guess at what I said. If you guess stir fry, you are correct. Because stir fry is the only acceptable answer if you're asked what you want for tea. And I will not take stir fry slander. Not on this channel. Oh no, what have I done? That shouldn't... This shouldn't be built like an oval. So far this looks like it's going to be built like an oval and I don't know how to fix it. I feel like life would have been so much more simple if I did it the normal way. Like how every normal human being does it. Like that. But then, okay, that looks more like a circle. I'm improving. I'm changing my ways. I'm reforming for the good. For the betterment of society. Is this being built like a circle? I don't know. Do I realistically give one now? Kind of. And then, you know, the Wickery Cliffs fountain, it goes up a bit. A small circle. And then it goes up to a little podium. So, we're gonna... We are going to... deep slate tiles. We are gonna build up. Because what could go wrong with building a few blocks up? And where's the centre of this damned circle? Have I done it in a way where there's no centre? Are you taking the mick? The centre is a... This is taking the actual mickey. What have I done wrong? I know what I've done wrong. And this requires restarting the entire circle. Because unfortunately I'm a little numpty. I'm a fucking numpty. I will get back to you when the fountain is complete. Because what the fuck? You know what? I don't give a shit if this doesn't look acceptable. This will have to do because I have put too much effort into this damned fountain. And I'm not tolerating this anymore. But basically, now what we gotta do is we gotta make it light in underneath the fountain because, you know, in the reference image, which I'm referencing, but I don't know how I'm gonna make it so you can see the reference image that I'm actually looking at. It glows. It fucking glows. I don't know why I've decided to do this. I don't know why I've put this suffering upon myself, but I have. And it's too late for me to go stop and try to relax the pain of having to do this boorish little chore because someone told me, oh, you should post, I like your voice. No, it glows greeny blue. That's not greeny blue, that's white. Where has all the greeny blue lights gone? I swear. No. We're just gonna go. I swear to God, if this goes as white. I hope it doesn't when I put water on top of it. If it glows as white, I think I might actually, like, kill myself. I don't like this. This is some weird troll. I don't know why I went with the fountain first. Oh, Freya, why'd you go with the fountain first? You said you hate the fountain. Yeah, but I thought it wouldn't be this, you know, complicated. I thought, oh, it'd be just a fountain. I'd be okay. Wrong. Oh my God. Does this look okay to you? No, I didn't think so. This looks like my pure pain and suffering. But then that needs to connect. Swear to God. There we go. This looks like poo. I'm sorry it does. Oh my God, oh no! I think I'm actually going to spontaneously combust. This is not okay. Right. Bucket. Behave. Water needs to behave because it's not the one in charge here. I am. Oh, what the... hell is this? Water just doesn't know how to behave. It doesn't. And I actually hate Minecraft water so much. What do you mean you do that? Every single time. Every single damn time. And now the water looks lopsided. It's not like anyone's going to notice if I tell them to look at the fountain from this angle. From this angle, the fountain looks gorgeous. My only issue is, where the fuck is the light gone? Why aren't you beaming? Why aren't you doing what light does? I need you to glow. Fountain of fucking hell. But no, it gets even worse because now I've got to do glass work. Yeah. I don't know why I've decided to do this. But basically, what I need to do. Why? Right? I just need to get a rough shape and then give it some, I don't know, pains. And then I've got to figure out, how am I going to incorporate the light? Because not only does the fountain glow with radiant beams, so does the smoke that comes out the top. The green smoke, might I add. The green smoke that is shaped as a ghost. I don't know who you think I am. I'm no professional builder. But this is not going to look good on my half. I'm going to look like I can't build for shite. Which I guess is the kind of point, because this whole point is to lower my damn ego. Because I put in an application to a series. Oh, I don't know. I can build a pretty house. That was my reason. That was my, what would you bring to the server? What would you bring to the series? Answer. Oh, I don't know. I can build a pretty house. They're not gonna look for. I don't think series, like people running series, actually look for like hugely shocking and amazing and gorgeous and beautiful builds. But if I say I can build, I need to prove my point, if you get what I'm saying. I kind of need to back that up with some evidence. Because right now I don't think any of you believe me that I can actually build. Because I admitted to pulling up a Pinterest reference for the fountain. It was a reference, might I add. And I would just like to say, the fountain doesn't look half as luxurious as that fountain. The fountain I found on Pinterest doesn't look half as good as this. So, am I really wrong? Am I really bad? Am I really evil for doing that? No, I didn't think so. Okay, this is starting to take a little bit of an improvement. But what I want to do is right. Because, you can't, let's say it looks good, when it's not in the lighting it's supposed to be in. It's supposed to be midnight. Wait, the fountain light's doing what it's supposed to. Oh wait, okay, this looks awesome. Now, luckily for me, there are copper lanterns. And I took a little ponder. I took a little, I'm a little bit ecstatic over this. I'm going to use copper lanterns to give the green smoke its luminosity. It's luminosity. Yeah, that's the word we're going to go for. It's luminosity. Because I do not hate anything more than this green ass ugly smoke in my life. I've never hated something more. I've never loved something less. So, it's going to get its luminosity from copper lanterns. Because isn't that just the way you deal with all your problems? And we're obviously going to do the waxed oxidized lantern because I kind of need the green. And it can't be anything but green, otherwise it's just going to look weird. And then if I just do it every, you know, on every few smoke particles, glowing things, it starts to look okay. See? Okay, maybe I'm not ridiculously useless at building, but I'm still useless when you want me to build Wickery Cliffs from Royal High. I'm still absolutely useless. And I think, you know what? Because I hate you all, I'm just going to film this every day, but I'm going to upload them in little parts, little segments. I'm going to tease you. Oh, I'm going to tease you up until Halloween. And then Halloween, the tour video, the tour video would be up. And not only am I going to force my friend to endure this with me, I'm going to force my friend to say it's good. Because this shouldn't have taken this much time. This fountain took me like, what? 20 minutes? How long has this recording been going for? Yeah, this took me around 15-20 minutes. This shouldn't have taken me this long. But you know what we can do that will rectify all of that? We're going to build a little path around it. Because that just rectifies all that's bad and evil in the world. Yep. We're doing that all tough. Because I don't care what anyone else says. This is my jig. And I'm going to texture it. It's a very large circle around this thing, which I'm scared about. Because we've learnt I cannot build circles. Not to the best of my ability. It's not my strong suit. This is 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be thin at the back. Because, the back doesn't have the luxurious details as the front does. Because who the fuck builds a back properly, elegantly, gorgeously, to the finest, pristinest condition? I'm going to have to build a part of the back because there's stuff behind it. My worst enemy, stuff being behind. I don't want to. I don't. Okay. Then we just gotta dig out the circle. I will come back to you when it's fully digged out. Maybe textured. Yeah, I'll come back to you when it's me, 4042 TV, aka Freya. I'll come back to you when it's textured. Okay, we have gone after a brief dinner break as well. I've done the path, textured, around the fountains detailed, yada yada yada. We're working on the apple bobbing a bit. So in the screenshot, or actually in the game, apple bobbing is oh my god, it's huge, right? And basically, what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna do this really lazy way because these stools mean nothing to me until I get 25 candy from it. just going to do this really lazily and just make it look like I put no effort into it, because apple popping. I think I hear apple popping and a bit of my soul kind of dies. My brother's watching that one girl on TikTok that goes, "My nan was brutally murdered 2 weeks ago." Like, dude, how do you... I swear he just shouted tung 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 sahur. If you could hear that, chat, I am sorry. I'd like to apologise in advance for my brain rotted 10-year-old brother. My nan got brutally murdered last week, so I'm taking the kids out to the cinema. Like, what? But yeah, like, that's... Okay, so we're gonna move away from that. We're gonna actually face this way and do a little... There we go. We're gonna face this way and we're gonna say, I will finish the apple bobbing stalls. Maybe I might do... No. We'll do more apple bobbing stalls. And then we'll do the path up to the trick or treating. No. Yeah. We will... No. No. We will do the rest of the apple bobbing stalls. Then I will do a quick preview on what it looks like at night. And then that should be the end of the video. Okay, so I low key, high key, middle key, all the keys gave up after one other stall, because oh my god, I do not want to do another stall for another second longer. So we're going to turn on... Where is it? Further down. I'm going to turn off always day, so I can change it to night, because that is the time we want. Midnight. No, we don't want it night, we want it midnight. That's the weather. We want it at midnight. And you know what? This doesn't look half bad. I say I did a pretty solid job. So that will be it for this episode of... Oh, what do I call the series? Hazy Halloween. Hazy Halloween. Yeah, we'll call it that. That will be it for this episode of Hazy Halloween. I plan to make this a yearly series, so who knows? The next episode should be out tomorrow. Yep, I'm going to be recording and uploading 3 days in a row. Oh my god. I didn't get as much progress as I wanted to get done today, but I feel like this might just have to be like a one point of view place. Because, am I fuck building an entire walk around the city. That's what Wickery Cliffs is. A fucking city located on a cliff with a cave and everything. Sure, I will build the aspects, but it's not going to be a very walk-aroundy build. It's going to be, hey, stand here, observe. Which means I think Halloween, when I get my friends to review this, I might have to do more than one friend. I just need to tell them to sit, look, and admire. And I will tell them they have to like it, because I am putting my blood, hand, love and sweat into this. Anyway, without further ado, have a good night.